Welcome to Risk of Rain 2, a game that takes everything you know about roguelikes, throws it out the window and replaces it with war crimes, tax fraud and the kind of chaos that makes League of Legends look like a meditative yoga retreat.
If any thoughts come or go, that's okay.
Have you ever wanted to be trapped on an alien planet committing mass genocide while running from tentacle monsters like in an H.P. Lovecraft fanfiction? Well, too bad, because that's what you're doing now. In Risk of Rain 2, survival is less about how do I beat this level and more about how do I avoid being violently mugged by jellyfish. The game begins with you dropping onto an alien planet. Within 5 seconds you realize that you're not here to explore. You're here to be hunted, like a Reddit mod in the sunlight. The whole planet wants you dead, and if they could take a wallet while they're at it, they would. First off, we got Commando. He has the incredible ability of shooting bullets with all the force of a wet napkin.
Why is it that when I flash somebody, it's like I just slapped them in the face with a fucking napkin from a little kid's birthday party? But when I get fucking flashed, it's like some big brolic black dude named fucking Laquise pulled a fucking bedsheet over the head of my head and just proceeds to skull fuck me!
So you're running around with less firepower than a water pistol at a 4th of July barbecue. But since he has 2 pistols, he can double the amount of war crimes. At least in theory. Next up is Huntress, the #1 reason people type Risk of Rain, Rule 34 into Google with one hand. Yeah, that's her only quality. So Bandit is... boring. You know what, let's fuck talking about the characters. Let's talk about the...
You never see it coming.
You spawn in with no items, no friends and no hope. Basically you're a walking punching bag with the delusion of grandeur. Your job? Run around the map frantically searching for a teleport like you're 15 beers in and can't find your car keys. All while a bunch of British people are trying to murder you. Because, well, fuck you. So you finally find the teleporter. Congratulations. That only took you like half an hour and 40 gallons of sweat. Oh man. I wanted the money, man. You hit the button, but guess what? Now you have to fight a boss. Or while you're trying to figure out if this thing even has a weak spot, 1,000 lesser enemies are politely taking turns kicking your teeth in, which is considered rude in some places. Somehow, miraculously, you beat the boss, probably because you found enough items to turn your character into a heavily armed American with a PhD in war crimes. Which is every American. But hold on, you're not done here yet. Now you've got to wait for the teleporter to charge, and this is where the game says, hey, you're doing pretty well. Fuck you. It's like the game decided to invite all the neighborhood kids for a birthday party, except they are carrying AK-47s. Alright. So you see that timer at the top right? That's not just a fancy digital watch. It's your countdown to liver failure. It starts ticking the second you land. Every second that passes makes the enemies stronger, faster and Australian. You're probably asking yourself, does this game have an end? Of course it does. You dumb fucking idiot. You can kill Mythrix on stage 6 after you charge up all the different pillars on the moon. You can also loop to infinity just to get one shot at some point without a clue what hit you, and you can also enter stage 8, which is considered a victory, and you can kill the secret boss with entering the gold shrine. You can also kill the bosses from the first and second DLC. Wait, did someone say DLC? So the first DLC is called Survivors of the Bronx, and it adds new stages, new enemies and new items, because clearly you weren't suffering enough. But the main focus here is on the new Void items. These things actually have a deep lore connection. They are normal items, but infected by the Void. With the Void being Florida. Void items don't just tweak the effects of your regular items, they mutate them. Sometimes it's a minor change, and sometimes you get hit with the buff so hard it's like you've been injected with Mountain Dew and cocaine. The second DLC is quite similar. It brings new items, a total of 3 new enemies, new stages, and mixed reviews on Steam, and it's been hella worse before the latest patch, because the main focus of the second DLC was bugs. But now it's mostly fixed, so there's only one thing left to say.